everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we have some unboxings. So I have two Afterlight boxes here. One I'm pretty sure is the October box, and then one is a pre-order for a Christmas book. That is what should be in here. That is what I am hoping and planning on, because we're gonna open these, take a look at them, and then also talk about some other maybe like autumnal romances and winter, technically Christmas romances that I would like to read that I probably won't get to this year, but they're on the TBR. So I don't even know which one we should start with. I think this one has a packing slip sort of thing. This might be October. Let's try that one. I was wrong. Let's skip that one. This one should be the October subscription, actually. So, oh yes, no papers in here because they say Media Mail does not allow them to put a paper with their book, but we do have the book in plastic, so let me get that out. Okay, so we have the October book, which is Best Hex Ever by Nadia El-Fassi. I thought the original cover looked interesting, and I think if I didn't know what the original cover looked like, I would not be mad about this cover. Like, I'm not mad about this cover. I like that we have some characters on there. I like the stylization of the illustrations and everything. I like that we have, like, the scene going through the back as well. We have a cat back here. Like, it's obviously bakery stuff inspired. Like, they're in a bakery or cafe. Ooh, here are the edges. I really like the pattern on this. Sometimes the edges, they've just been at Illumicrate and stuff like that, taking the cover and just like wrapping it around, but I sort of prefer when we have a separate edge, like it's not exactly the same. Let's go underneath the dust jacket. Okay. I like this. I like when they make the book seem like another book under the dust jacket. It doesn't have to be like exactly that, but I like it when it looks like this, like an older book underneath. Like, I really like this vibe. So this says Kitchen Witch Recipe Book, property of Dina Whitlock. I'm assuming that's going to be maybe our main character. It does actually have Best Hex Ever on the spine. I really like the spine as well. And on the back, it's like a recipe spell sort of thing. Rosewater essence and lemon zest, a spell to warm up your fingers and toes after spending too long in the cold. Really cute. Like, I really like that. Let's go into those end pages. Okay, so this is like a character information stuff. Oh, Elliot's here with a shark. And what's this? A bucket with coins in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama book.
Yeah, Mama has a book. Oh, where's Elliot? There she is. Oh, you're silly. Okay, go play. Okay, character stuff it seems like. So it looks like we have our main character. The cat, is the cat named Heebie-Jeebie? Interesting. Serendipity Cafe. Elliot's back with the shark. Okay, please don't hit the camera though, okay, silly girl? Good job. Hot chocolate, ginger persimmon cake recipe book, mixing bowl, bottomless handbag, Hansel pendant, a duck. Thank you. Sorry. So yeah, lots of like character stuff. I wonder if we'll get maybe like him on the other side. Yes. Oh, who's that? Muffin. Okay. We do have him on the other side. So I do like that a lot. Bluey. She's going to show you all the stuff. Who's that? Who's that? Bingo?
Yeah.
Okay. He has an iron key, strawberry jam, British Museum ID badge, Scots tea blend, Bagheer pancakes, a book on Maori traditions, wire-rimmed glasses, and a book on ancient Egypt. Another duck. Okay, good. Go back. And it looks like this one is actually signed. Sometimes, Brother Duck, sometimes we get, oh, yeah, George Pig. George Pig. Okay, sometimes we get digital signatures, which is not like a bad thing, but sometimes it'll say a signature, and then like a book we got recently, I was like, I don't think that's a real signature. I think it's a digital one. let me also brush up on what this is about. I was interested in this book before they announced that it was going to be in the box. I just do not remember anything. Okay, so yes, very, very intrigued by this. Basically, it says that Dina is a skilled kitchen witch and cafe owner who serves magic-infused pastries, but she is cursed to hurt anybody who falls for her. And then we also have Scott, who is back in London after a brutal breakup 2 years ago, it says, and he is going to be the best man at his best friend's wedding, and it appears that Dina is going to be the maid of honor at that wedding. I don't know anything else about it. I'm very, very excited for this one. I did really like the original cover, but I'm not mad about this one. And then, as I said before, I wanted to make this video a little bit longer than just unboxing 2 books, and so I wanted to talk about some other, like, autumnal romances that I probably could have read by now and I haven't. So ones that are on the like top of my TBR, and again, if you would like me to try and fit one in, let me know. But we have a new release for this year, which was Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. I absolutely love Jen DeLuca's books. I have read every single Renaissance romance and rated them like 4.5 or 5 stars. Like, I just absolutely love them. This one is going to take place in Florida, where our female main character has recently moved there and thinks her house is haunted because there are haunted goings-on in the town, and I believe the guy is like the owner of a cafe who also has like a ghost best friend or something like that. I don't remember anything else. I do need to read this one. I thought I was going to pick it up right away and I didn't. I also think this one, was this one also a 2024 release? It might have been. We have Looking for Love in All the Haunted Places, so again, 2 books with the word haunted in them, by Claire Kahn. This one, from my understanding, is more about people who go to like film the haunted house because stuff is happening there, and she ends up meeting a guy also on the production crew or something and starts to have feelings for him, and the house notices that there's stuff going on between them and is potentially gonna try and break them up. I have no idea, but again, I need to read it. And then the last one I had for this like autumnal creepy spooky season, A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. This is one that I'm pretty sure is based on like a summary that I saw on Tumblr or something years and years ago, where it was like basically a witch is using her kitchen and trying to create a recipe and instead ends up summoning a demon. From my understanding here, they're like somehow bound together and then like have to also fake date. Like, instead of saying, hey, this is the demon that I accidentally ended up summoning, it's actually my boyfriend. Like, they're fake dating to try and throw people off their scent. Again, sounds very, very cute and perfect for this time of year. I know we're in November and we're getting into the Christmas holiday stuff, but like, we have a little bit of time for these things, right? Okay, so those were the top autumnal, paranormal type of romance things for my TBR. So let's now get into the Christmas book that I knew I had coming in. We will have another one because I also got the November Afterlight, which is not coming yet, but that is also going to be a Christmas book. But this one was a pre-order that I purchased because I loved the first book so, so much. This one is Under the Mistletoe with You by Lizzie Huxley Jones. I do have Make You Mine This Christmas on my shelves. I read it the year it came out. Was it last year or the year before? I really can't remember exactly when, but like I got it in and almost immediately read it. Loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. And so this is going to follow the brother of one of the sisters in the sapphic duo from the first book. And I think it's like a semi-celebrity romance, but I need to read it. I definitely needed to have a matching copy. So let's get into this. Yes, we have the new exclusive cover. The edges are just like this dark blue, which feel more blue on camera. They're more like a dark navy gray blue in real life. Under the dust jacket though, we have this like plum colored hardcover with mistletoe? Holly? Mistletoe? I think it's mistletoe. Well, that would make sense, right? Because it says Under the Mistletoe with You. Mistletoe on the cover. Make You Mine This Christmas, I think, had snowflakes on the cover, so they're very similar design-wise that way. We don't have any special end papers or anything, and it does look like we have a digital signature for this one, but really, I just wanted a matching copy for Make You Mine This Christmas because I absolutely loved that one. So yes, this will be following the brother from that book, and I believe a celebrity who he's sort of had a crush on ends up like at his flat, and he's supposed to go to his family's home for Christmas but gets stuck at that flat with the celebrity, and yeah, I need to read it. And so again, going into Christmas type of romances that I need to read, that have been on my TBR, or, you know, things like that. We have Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borison. I actually have Lovelight Farms and In the Weeds, because I ended up picking up In the Weeds secondhand or something like that last year, but then I was informed I should read this first, even though In the Weeds is more autumnal and this is more Christmas. So I'm hoping to read it this year. This one is about, I guess, a woman who works at like a Christmas tree farm, or like is trying to save the Christmas tree farm. And I believe this is going to have fake dating again, because it said on the back that she applied to save the Christmas tree farm to this, like, I don't know, contest or something, saying she owns it with her boyfriend, but she doesn't have a boyfriend, so there's going to have to be some sort of fake dating thing, which I love. Then I also have The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. I actually started reading this last year and did not finish it, but not in a DNF way, more in a, like, I only read maybe like a chapter or so for a vlog that I just like ended up not doing this. I think I picked a different book or something like that, and this is technically the second book in a series, but you don't have to read them in order as far as I'm aware, because it's going to be following different couples, so like a companion novel type of situation. But this is going to be following a woman who is like trying to help this town out after a hurricane rolls through it. I believe she has some sort of like TLC, like home improvement construction type of show, and the guy that is like, I don't know if he's like in charge of the town, or people just like know that he helps out or whatever, doesn't really want her there. I don't know if they have a history or not, but she wants to go and help out, and he doesn't want her there. And so this is more of like maybe enemies or rivals to lovers type of situation. I have this, like I said, I almost read it last year and I just didn't really. And then something that I don't actually have like on my TBR, but has come out recently that I do definitely want to check out, is the Under the Mistletoe collection from Amazon. So Amazon has these like Amazon originals that usually come with the ebook and an audio version, which is very intriguing, especially since these are usually short, like novella length type of stories. And I'm very, very intrigued by these because Under the Mistletoe, we're getting into that Christmas holiday season, and I'm intrigued by a lot of these authors, or have read stuff by these authors in the past. And so what we have is Merriment and Mayhem by Alexandria Bellafleur. I do not know a single thing about these books, I will say that right now, but I've read a previous book by Alexandria Bellafleur, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. We have Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood, same thing, read a book by her previously, 5 out of 5 stars. We have All by My Elf by Olivia Dade, again, have read a book by her previously, 5 out of 5 stars. We have Only Santas in the Building by Alexis Daria. I have not read anything by her yet, but I have been intrigued. I think I have one book on my TBR, which was You Had Me at Hola. And then we have Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey is somebody who I've said I would never read a book by. Not because I hate her or her books or anything like that, but in general, when I hear her name and hear about her books, they're just not things that I am intrigued by, ever, at all. So I know I'm not the only person that wants to read these books. I know some people have already started probably vlogs and live streams and things about these books, but I'm intrigued, and if I decide to do a whole vlog reading these novellas, it would probably be the first and only time I would potentially read a Tessa Bailey book. So, again, not on my exact TBR, but things that have come out very recently that I do want to read that are definitely Christmassy. And I don't know, is that gimmicky if I really like, I really have never, ever 100% considered reading a Tessa Bailey book. But like, they have these, and if I was going to read them, I would probably read that one too. So let me know. So I think that is going to be it for today. Like I said, we unboxed 2 things, and I have other things on my TBR that I feel like fit either the autumnal, potentially more paranormal, magic, romance type of stuff, and going into Christmas. So let me know if there's anything you would like me to prioritize, especially because I'm still playing Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm officially in Act 2 now, and over 40 hours in, It's a long game. I'm very much loving it, but that means I'm currently in the middle of 2 books, talked about in the TDR game, but that means I'm not prioritizing reading as much. I do want to get to some of these, for sure. I think Under the Mistletoe with You is like one of my top priorities, especially for the holiday season, but reading the Amazon Under the Mistletoe collection, why are they both Under the Mistletoe? That would also be good. But also we're in November, I could potentially fit in an autumnal paranormal romance thing as well. Let me know if there's anything that you would prefer me read and let you know about or vlog. And that is going to be it for me today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays and Thursdays right now, so I will see you then. Bye!